Clap 3 times if you can hear me. Okay, well, we're going to give a toast to the bride and groom. Mom, Glenn, I know that y'all love each other. I can see it in the way that you look at each other, the way that you treat each other, what you say about each other behind their backs. Yeah. And my hope and prayer for them, for you, is that starting today, that you will allow, I should say continue allowing God to shine His love through you, and not just to each other, but to everybody around you. I know that you will do it with one another, but my sincere hope and prayer is that He will be able to use you as vessels, not just with each other, not just with the grandkids, not just with the 3 daughters, but to the ends of the earth. Jesus said that if anybody would come after Him, we must take up our cross and follow Him. So it's so unfathomable, but that's my desire for y'all. That in ways that maybe weren't possible when you were single, now together as a couple, that God would truly show you what is your cross to bear, and in what ways He wants to utilize you to fulfill the Great Commission. So let's have a toast. Obviously to Karen and Glenn, but even more so, let's give a toast to God's love. Amen. Which is so vast, unmeasured, and boundless and free that it's unfathomable even to think about it. So praise God, and we're so happy for y'all. Here, here.
Okay, I'm not going to be so serious, sorry. 2.5 years ago, my sister, my father, and I had a talk about what kind of things would be happening in the near future. One of the things that we talked about was him getting remarried. And one of the things we told him was, she has to love kids, we have too many. So, Karen, thank you for having love for our children. There's a few things we thought you should know about our dad. So, as you know, there's only 2 girls. I want you to know every pet we ever owned was a girl, except for one, and Mackenzie kicked that one out of the house. So, fortunately for you, he now has 3 daughters. You know, thank you for keeping on with the tradition. So, but he secretly, I think, always wanted a son or a boy or something. So if y'all get another dog or something, he might insist on it being male. That's the reason why. He loves ice cream. So if y'all ever fight, just take him out for ice cream. He won't be mad anymore. As you know, sports, you might need to brush up. If you need help, let me know. I've learned a lot.
I hear you keep winning.
I do, yes. Yes. So maybe next year you can join our fantasy football league and we can take on all the boys. No. So, but as you know, that we do have a great dad, and he married a great woman, and we're glad that we get to start to get to know you, and that we'll make some new memories with you and our crazy kids around here. So, to Karen and Dad.
Thank you very much.
Oh, she wants to say something.
Jody wants to.
Oh, okay. Yes. He was just warming up the microphone.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do it anyway. I'm going to tell you people, this is the sweetest man around. He was married to my daughter. And 2 days after her memorial service, I said, Glenn, I always have to be my grandson. No, you have to be my son-in-law. And he said, well, I better be. And I said, but I don't want anybody else. We've already checked you out and proved. So you're really good and super. So I want to tell you, you got the best hook you could have gotten. Thank you. Just be sweet to him, because it pays back. If you be sweet to him, he will overdo to you. So hang in there.
Well, I've got a couple of pages of notes that I need to go through here. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming and celebrating with Karen and I. Your presence here today just validates what God has put into motion. So we really do want to thank you, and thank you for coming and celebrating. We want to give a shout out to Garden Heights Wedding Venue. They have an awesome place here, and we have had just tons of compliments about it, so thank you very much. Bonnie has already left, but I just want to say we went through counseling, premarital counseling with Bonnie, and developed this worship service celebrating our love, and she did an awesome job. She challenged us. She made us work. She made us dig deep and look at ourselves and individually and together. And so because of that, I think Karen and I learned more about each other and have grown deeper in love because of it. I want to give a shout out to my mother and father. My mother is ill. She's in rehab right now. But I want to say thank you. I want to thank them for their support, for their love that they've given to me over the years. To my sister Gail and my brother Greg and to their families, thank you for all the love that you've given to me over the years, and thank you for accepting Karen. To Miss Sherry, you have been a great, great friend to me, and we have supported each other, we have cried together, we've laughed together, and what you've done for me over the past 3 years has just been amazing, and I just want to thank you so much for that. Buddy, I just want to thank you. You wrote a tremendous song when you didn't have to, and you got to play it at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville and sing about it, and I just want to thank you for doing that. It was a blessing. Jody, Chuck, you accepted me into your family almost